What's up, man? Christopher Mosley here. I shoot music videos, I shoot weddings, I shoot event photography and videography, commercials, different promo videos for other photographers. There's so many projects I've worked on in the past. Thank you guys for tuning in, and today I'm here to talk to you about this little thing right here, the Canon 90D. This thing is a beast, man, and I'm going to tell you why I sold my Canon 5D Mark III to get the Canon 90D, and how you got to stay up to date on the products that you use, and the lenses and the gear and the technology. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay caught up. If you have a camera and it's just sitting, you're not using it, it's obsolete, the technology is far more advanced, and you're not the type of person that has the money to just hold on to things and just save every camera you've ever purchased. You need the money to get the next camera. Go ahead and sell it, man. You got to be a minimalist. You got to have the tools you need to complete your job. That's the main thing. I can't tell you what's most important for your business, but for me, the Canon 90D was a no-brainer. So this right here is the Canon 90D. It's got the flip out screen. It shoots 4K. We're gonna go into a little more specs. 4K, 32.5 megapixels.
Yeah, I don't memorize these stats or have any cue cards with the stats on it, so I'm just reading around the box. You know, I don't have time to memorize stats for these cameras. I know what they do and I know how to use them, but I'm not memorizing computer stats. I'm not that much of a geek.
32.5 megapixels, ISO between 25,600, 4K dual pixel CMOS autofocus, eye detection autofocus, 100% viewfinder, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. All of these specs tell us a lot about this camera, but it doesn't really show you the quality of the camera and just flat out what kind of images it produces. So I went out and I shot a lot of stuff with this camera already, so that's why this wasn't like an unboxing. I just wanted to kind of come to you guys and explain why I would sell a 5D Mark III full frame camera to get a, you know, what's considered to be like a hobbyist camera right now, in the tier of Canon cameras. But number one was ease of use. So, you know, this is a newer camera. It's much smaller, much lighter than the Canon 5D Mark III, and it has just way more features, more megapixels. The autofocus is faster. It shoots more pictures per second than the Canon 5D Mark III. I don't know what the exact spec was on that. It has a mic input, headphone jack, HDMI. That's a smaller size HDMI, not the full size. I think this is a micro HDMI. No USB-C. I wish it had USB-C. Only one card slot. That's to be expected. It does has the built-in pop-up flash. I don't really use that much, but it does. It's APS-C, so it's not a full-frame camera. But to be honest with you, how advanced these cameras are, and depending on your skill level, you're not going to be able to pixel peep a picture and tell if it was full frame or APS-C, especially not if you have a great arsenal of lenses, especially not clients that are, you know, not that tech savvy when it comes to cameras. There was no need for me to have a full frame DSLR. There really wasn't, you know, a need for that. It's better in low light, but other than that, I don't think so. This is just as good. It's more megapixels. It's sharp. And I know how to use my lighting. That's the key. It's not so much about what gear you have once you perfected your craft. Not perfected it, but learned enough to kind of know what you're doing. I'm not a beginner anymore. I know how to shape my lighting, use it to where using APS-C versus full frame shouldn't be, it won't be a factor for me. I'm shooting this on the GH5 with a 16-28 f2.8 lens made by Tokina. And I like it so far. It's very heavy. It feels very doable. I'll be doing a video on that too. The video quality on this camera is excellent to me. It's not on a tier with like the GH5 or the A7 III or anything like that, but it does shoot 4K. It shoots 120 frames per second HD. That's 1080p, and it's pretty nice. I mean, you don't get the dual pixel autofocus when using that feature, 120 frames per second, but I mean, to be honest, if you know how to use your light, you really can't tell that it's not for, like, you can't pixel peep it like that. I know people like to say it's good to have these resolutions, but you're not gonna know. Like, if you're using your light correctly, you're not gonna be able to tell me which scenes in my music videos that I shot were 4K and which ones were 1080p. Professionals know, and people that study frame rates, but as far as the consumers, you won't be able to know. So far, what I like about this camera is the build quality and the weight of it. It feels good. It's a little plasticky after you've been handling like a full frame magnesium alloy body like the Canon 5D Mark III, but I mean, it still feels durable. The flip out screen, of course, that's convenient. The autofocus, the video autofocus is fast and it's pretty accurate depending on which lens you use. What I'm working on right now is getting a lot of different lenses to use with this camera. Mainly, I'm thinking the Sigma 18 to 35 f1.8 would be a beast on this camera because of the focal length, this being an APS-C crop sensor camera, 18 to 35 1.8, and I can use that on my GH5 with a Metabone speed booster. That's the next lens I'm getting. My plan is personally to use this camera to do photography and low budget music videos under $300, $400 range where the clients don't want to pay as much. Hey, you getting the Canon 90D. I'm not gonna keep setting up the GH5 with the monitor for anything less than $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 projects. I'm trying to keep the miles low on that thing. So from now on, for everybody that's being, I hate to say it, kind of cheap and you don't want to invest in your craft, I still got to take the money because I do this for a living. But now you getting the Canon 90D quality, which is not bad, but it's not a GH5. That was just my plan. And wedding photography, you know, that's perfect for this little kind of workhorse like this. I'll probably buy 1 or 2 of these and a whole bunch more lenses so I can have a, you know, a different variety of lenses to work with and 2 camera angles, 3 camera angles when I need to. So that's going to be it for this video. I got other videos coming up soon, so I want y'all to go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you learned something. Any kind of test, anything you want to know about this camera, any reviews or comparisons that you guys want me to do, let me know. Feedback is what I need at this point. I need y'all to let me know what kind of test, what do you want to see on this channel. I mean, you guys subscribe, you give me views, you watch my content, so let me know what I can do better. Let me know what you want me to do. How could I improve this channel? Let me know. I need comments right now. Let's go.